welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to talk about the 10 must-have baby items for baby number 1. If you're new here, you know that I have 2 kids. I have one that's about to turn 2 in a couple of months, and I have a 3-month-old daughter named Milena. So right now I currently have 2 under 2. So a lot of the stuff that I was using for Ezekiel, I still had, so I'm still using them for Milena. I'm specifically only going to talk about the things that I used for Ezekiel when he was my only child. I'll do a separate video for must-haves for 2 under 2 or for 2 kids really close in age. Alright, so let's just get started. For my number 1 baby item, it is the Snuggle Me. Snuggle Me is basically a baby lounger. You can take this anywhere. It's portable. It weighs nothing. I currently have a cover on it, but this is the original color, which is a super pretty color too. So this is what it looks like. You can lay your baby in this to take naps during the day. It's recommended that when babies sleep in this to always be supervised by an adult. Both of my kids love this. Ezekiel slept in this during the day for all his naps, and Milena's currently sleeping in this during the day throughout her naps, other than her one big nap that I put her in the bassinet for. But it's just better than buying a second bassinet to put in the living room. When it's your first baby, you do not want to be away from them at all. Like you want to be close to them all the time, so this is a good way to have them with you while you're relaxing on the couch during the 2 to 3 hour break that you get when they're taking a nap without them being all the way in their room. So I definitely recommend getting one of these. They have a bunch of cute colors. I have an orange one, I have a tan one. I love this green color. They have a puddle pad. Ezekiel used to pee in this all the time, and I would have to constantly wash it. It is washable, which is also a great thing. Milena's never peed in this. Maybe it's just a boy thing. I wish I would have gotten a puddle pad for him. They sell one that covers the entire thing, then they sell ones that you just put an insert in the middle, and it protects this from getting urine on it and stuff. Number 1 must-have for baby number 1. So must-have item number 2 is different kinds of pacifiers, or bubbles, or binkies, or however you call them. I tend to gravitate towards the Nook one. I don't know, Ezekiel really liked these, Milena really likes these, but there's the Bibs brand, which these are super cute. They have a bunch of really nice colors, and I think this is the Ryan Rose. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but these are also really pretty. I've tried all of these on her. I just gravitated towards the Nook ones because that's the one that I had a bunch of. The one that they give you at the hospital, the babies tend to gravitate to in the beginning, which is like really big for their mouth, but they really like it. I lost hers. I have no idea where it went, so then I just started using the Nook ones a week or 2 after she was born, and she's just been using the Nooks ever since. But definitely having different types of pacifiers on hand helps you for those nights where you're like, please just go to sleep. Maybe they don't like that one, or maybe they're just trying to use you as a binky as well if you're breastfeeding. So definitely having different types could save you during the night if they just didn't like the one that you had and you just had to put a different one in their mouth. But another reason why I recommend having a bunch of these leads into my number 3 item, which is having pacifier clips. You will lose your pacifiers so easily. Within a week or 2 of your newborn being home, you will realize you are not using the same binky that you were when you came home from the hospital, or when you got home and you wanted to give them the super cute one and then you lost it within a few hours. You can lose them so easily, it's crazy. I have a bunch of these. My friend gave me a bunch of them. I had some made by Knotted by Ivana. I don't know if she's doing them anymore, but I'll put her Instagram handle in my description box. I'm also going to be putting links of all of my favorite items down in my description box below, so that way it's a little bit easier for you. If you are building a registry for your newborn, all you have to do is just click on the link. I have one of these clipped to everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. I have one clipped to each car seat. I have one clipped to her swings. I have one in her bassinet. I have them in her diaper stations, so that way when we're transitioning her from one room to the other, we don't have to take the binky with her. We just take her and then we put her in the other one, and then we just pop the other binky in her mouth. First time we have the original binkies that we've used for her, and it's been 3 months, so I'm gonna pat myself on the back on that one because they're not expensive, but when you have to buy them every 2 weeks, it can get expensive. So definitely investing in some of these will be well worth it. So must-have item number 4, I don't have it with me because it's currently at my mom's house. It's a portable bassinet or multiple playpens. You want to have somewhere to put your baby no matter where you go, and it's very difficult to have to pack everything up in the car every single time you get out to go somewhere to spend time at somebody else's house. You don't want to have to carry your baby the entire time. You also don't want them sleeping in the car seat because it's uncomfortable. So having a portable bassinet or multiple playpens that you can take to people's houses, so you have somewhere to put your baby down to sleep, and then you can sit back and relax knowing that they're safe, they're inside their own bed, nobody can get to them, they're covered, is definitely a lifesaver, especially when you can just leave it there and all you have to do is just pack up the baby in the diaper bag and you can leave everything there. So must-have item number 5 is a baby swing. Sometimes your baby does not want to be in the Snuggle Me. Sometimes your baby doesn't want to be held. Sometimes your baby doesn't want to be laying down. Putting them in a swing is a great place to place them down where you know that they're safe. and it helps calm them, it helps to soothe them. If it's one of those swings that have like the little toys in the front, it also keeps them entertained because they stare at the toy like moving back and forth. So this is the one that we have. I love it because you can turn it this way, and then if you move this, say your baby doesn't like to be swinging left to right, you can have them moving up and down as well. And then it has this where you can attach different types of toys. This one has a white noise attached to it, and it also has 6 different levels of how fast you want it to go. We also have the Mamaroo. We keep that at his dad's house, but she doesn't really like that one. But again, we want to have multiples of things, so we keep that swing at his dad's house. So whenever we're over there and we need a place to just put her down, we put her in the swing. And it is definitely one of the must-haves that I had to include in this list. Must-have item number 6 is a good swaddle. This is so important, guys. Invest in a good swaddle. Sometimes the blankets do not keep them in. Like, these babies are born strong nowadays and they just break out. It wasn't until months later that we realized that they sell Velcro swaddles that are a lot stronger, and it helps to keep the baby in. We started using the Halo swaddle, which she's currently napping right now, so that's why I can't show you that one, and she's currently in her Halo swaddle because this is the time when she would take her long nap throughout the day. I'm gonna make a video later on how I sleep trained Ezzy at 6 months. When she's 4 months, I'm gonna start sleep training her, and having a good swaddle helps with sleep training them. Because we've been swaddling her with Velcro swaddles from the very beginning, this girl is already sleeping through the night at 3 months old. So yes, definitely invest in good swaddles. There's a bunch of brands out there. The ones that we use are the Swaddle Me and the Halo as of right now. But yes, definitely a must-have. Must-have baby item number 7 is a portable sound machine. You want them to get used to hearing loud noises from the rib, because that just makes them a much better sleeper if they can sleep through all like the normal noises throughout the day. And this is also a key to sleep training, which I'll discuss in that later video that I was telling you guys about. If you have one of these and you have to cook or you have to wash dishes or something, you don't want to have to tiptoe around your house like super quiet the entire 2 to 3 hours they're sleeping. You want to be able to walk around and just be normal. So having one of these just blanks out all the noises in the background and helps them stay in their deep sleep. Okay, so must have baby item number 8 are mittens or onesies that have the mitten option at the end of the sleeve. These things are amazing. Sometimes they can get their mitts off on their own and their little nails are sharp. So then they'll start cutting up their face or start cutting up their body. Having these onesies just with the mitt attached to them prevents them from taking it off, and it keeps their hands warm, it keeps them warm. So having this is extremely helpful. I think I only have like 3 that fit her right now, so I definitely need more. So I would include these in your registry because you can never have enough of these. The more the better. Must have baby item number 9 is diaper stations everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Have one in each room of the house that you are in, not just in the nursery. Having diaper stations in each room prevents you from having to get up when you already undressed them. It's just more convenient to have these in every room. I keep one in the living room, I keep one in the bathroom, I keep one in our bedroom, in Zeke's room, which is also her room too, and I also keep one in the car. I would always forget something. So I loved that I had a car diaper caddy in the back seat with extra clothes, extra wipes, extra diapers. So that way when I did forget it, all I had to do was just go to my car to grab it and change them in the back seat, and boom, done. So getting a bunch of cute baskets. They do sell diaper station bags, like specifically with like pockets and stuff, so I would add those to your registry. More than one is better. You want to keep one at your parents' house, your friend's house, your cousin's house, wherever you think that you're going to be a lot with the newborn. You can include diapers, wipes, baby powder, their nail filer, extra binkies, receiving blankets, bibs. So definitely having diaper stations all around the house is a huge lifesaver. Must have baby item number 10 is a bunch of bibs, receiving blankets, washcloths. Your baby will go through these like nothing. They spit up on them, they throw up on them. These things catch a lot of stuff that comes out of your baby on both ends. Once they start drooling, they can get a really bad drool rash in their neck if they're not wearing one of these. Having different colors, having different designs on them, that way you can coordinate with their outfit if you want it to match their outfit. Because when they're drooling like that, you want to have one on them at all times. You can have ones that are Velcro, you can have ones that are buttons. There's just a bunch of different options out there, and the more the better. If you think that you have enough, you don't. You need more. So having a bunch of these, different colors, different sizes, different options, different types. Like this is like the little bandana type, and this is the normal. But just having a bunch of these around and in each of your diaper stations definitely just saves you a lot of time and money because they're not destroying their clothes as often, and it saves them from getting that drool rash underneath their neck. Okay, so here's a bonus one that I just remembered and I didn't put on my list, but it's definitely a must-have. It is the Frida Baby, the snot sucker. So we're used to having these. The game has changed, people. This snot sucker will take everything out of your baby's nose. It is disgusting. I have never used it. Tommy has used it. Tommy doesn't care. He doesn't get grossed out by it. There's a filter in here that catches the snot, so it's not going in his mouth. But you want to change the filter regularly after every few times that you use it, depending on how much, snot that you get out of their nose. Definitely add this to your registry as well. It's the Free to Baby Snot Sucker. You will not regret it. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if I missed anything. Definitely help out first-time moms. There was so much that I feel like I was uninformed of, even with all my research, even with me asking around. I feel like there was so much that I still didn't know that I wish that people would have told me. Leave your must-have baby items down in the comments below and help all the other first-time mamas out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.